Alright guys, hi! Welcome back. I haven't made a video on here in a while, and part of that is just due to the fact that I've been super busy. I know that's normal catch-all term for oh, I haven't been on YouTube. I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, but I do like sharing things on here to my friends, you guys. I haven't made a video in a while because I've been super busy doing my student teaching. So I've been teaching high schoolers, teaching American history and geography. It's been a lot of fun, but I did feel, right now is my spring break. So since I have a different spring break than everyone else at school, at college, I've been a little lonely and I've been watching a lot of YouTube because I'm addicted to my phone like every other person my age. So what I've been watching a lot of what's in my bag videos because I loved watching those when I was a kid and I still enjoy watching them. They're nostalgic and homey and all that good stuff. So I thought I would do what's in my bag. So this is actually a new bag, or new to me rather, and I got this off of eBay. It's Orvis brand, Orvis. Orvis, right nowadays they do more camping, outdoorsy gear stuff, but apparently at one point they made purses. So this is a lovely little tapestry bag kind of purse. I like the pattern, it makes me feel like an old lady, and this closure's cute, but it's a doctor bag style, so instead of having a zipper, it opens up like a mouth. I don't know if you can see. Which I love. I think that's so fun. It's like one of those kiss lock purses, which I love those too. So I just got this and I've been using it the past couple days since I've been off school and not using my work bag. So I just want to show you guys what's in it. You guys can probably hear the rattle and stuff. Wash, my cat, is playing around in front of me. I'm in the living room right now. So if you hear some noise, that's him. But anyway, what's in my bag? Open her up. First thing that's in here, my deck of cards. So I've had this deck for a while. You guys have probably played a game of cards with me for it. It's a little tattered. This part is coming off. But these are really pretty cards. And I always try and have some kind of game or something. Cards. I always try and have some kind of game in my bag whenever I go out, especially going out to eat, because the time between when you order your food and when you get your food, sometimes it varies, and sometimes the conversation doesn't really flow, so it's always good to just have something to do. So you guys can probably tell these cards get a lot of use, so I keep them in my bag. Second thing, some tissues, Kleenex. So I'm just now getting over a cold, but I do usually carry these in my bag. This is my second one that I've had this month because I have been using them a lot. But I do carry these in my bag because they're good if I cry, which I cry a lot. Or I also have allergies, so if I'm stuffed up because of that or whatever, they're just good to have. Speaking of crying and emergencies, so this is my first aid kit. I made it out of an old Buc-ee's tin. I have a rubber band on it to keep it closed. But I got these cotton candy mints last time I went to Buc-ee's, and they were okay. They weren't really minty, but they were cotton candy-y. I don't know how to describe them. They were weird. But the mint tin is an Altoids tin, so I made it my little first aid kit. So I'm not gonna unpack it because it took me a while to get stuff in here, but I have gloves up here. These are Gas X pills, always good to have. But I've got flossers, some band-aids in the bottom. I've got a Propel packet for electrolytes and stuff. Good to have, good emergency kit. This is my medical emergency kit. I've got other things in case something arises, but lovely little kit. Sticks in my pocket. It's great. Speaking of pockets, this bag has one pocket on the inside. It's a zip pocket, but for the most part it's just one big bag. Next up, I have my pencil case. So this has a lot of stuff. I have a Carpenter pencil sharpener, which also works for normal pencils, but I carry a Carpenter's pencil because it's good for measuring and it marks on a lot of different surfaces. Also a red Carpenter's pencil. The lead broke, so I'm gonna have to sharpen it, but a red one. 2 black pens. This one is an ink pen. The bigger one, this one is a ballpoint pen. A Milwaukee brand hardware store white paint pen, so I can write on things. I have a lot of hardware store stationery in here. This is a DeWalt brand crayon. It writes on a lot of things. I use it as like a highlighter in my notebook and stuff, but it's just also good to have. 2 of these Pentel RSVP pens, one in blue, one in red. I like this brand. They're a good ballpoint pen. Little on the pricier side for like pens, but I use them and they last me a while. I have another Milwaukee marker. This one isn't a paint pen, it's just a marker, but this writes on like everything. It's called a Milwaukee Inksol. They have it in different colors, but I got black. Sharpie, normal mechanical pencil, and last but not least, a Sharpie pen in blue that I got at an education conference. So a lot of different things that I can write with. I do a lot of writing, as you guys probably know. I'm more of like a pen and paper kind of person than technology, and I've been trying my hardest to not like be on my phone as much, to varying degrees of success. So just having all of these in my bag does kind of help with that. Because another thing that I've been trying to use recently is a pocket notebook. So this doesn't exactly fit in my pocket if I'm comparing it to like a deck of cards. It's larger, but this is something that I already had in my house, so I'm just gonna use it. My friend Julia got this for me when they went to Greece, I want to say like last summer, and it's labyrinth themed. So this is like a window and you've got the Minotaur behind it, and on each page there's like an illustration of yarn. It's like a flip book and it changes and it goes from like, on the first page it's like a ball of yarn and it unravels and it turns into like the Minotaur on this page, and then it goes into the labyrinth, and then on the back it has in both Greek and English the story of the Minotaur, which I just think is cool. So I'm trying to use this. I'm used to bigger books, so like your 8x11. My like favorite notebook is an 8x11 grid notebook, but I can't really fit that in my everyday bag, so I'm working on using a smaller notebook, and we're gonna see if I can finish this. We'll see if it works for me. Another notebook that I have, I got this for my birthday from my older brother. It's a Wreck This Journal. It's Wreck This Journal everywhere. So it's smaller than a normal Wreck This Journal. A normal Wreck This Journal is like A7 size, like a normal book size. This one's smaller. It's a little bit bigger than a deck of cards. But I have been using this. It's meant for like going on adventures and outside. So there's been some stuff that I've been able to do. I did the float this page. What I did is I opened the book and I stuck the page in Andrew's pool at work. But when I haven't been able to do stuff, I've just been coloring in all the kind of like blank spaces. Like this is a black and white book, but I've been coloring it. So I'm excited to do this over the summer. With my travels, I'm gonna be going to Cleveland, Detroit. I'm gonna go visit my friend Jenna out in Utah. So I'm like really excited to mark this up and get it dirty with all that kind of dirt. So that's one way, or I guess that's 2 ways. I've got my journal and my Wreck This Journal that I'm trying to keep off my phone. I also have been carrying around my DSi. So story about this was originally my older brother's DSi. This is the one we had when we were kids. I had a lime green DS, and then he, with his own money, he bought a DSi. And I've always wanted this DSi, this specific one. Not because it's orange, just because it's like, this is the memories associated with it. So I made a deal with Chris. I was like, Chris is my older brother. I made a deal. I was like, can I like buy your DSi off of you? And he's like, you can't buy it, but I will trade you for a light blue DSi, like a peacock color and matte. Like, not this one's shiny, but like a matte light blue DSi. So I found one secondhand online. I bought it and we swapped. And this one is jailbroken and modded. So all of my games are on this SD card. And I have quite a few games on here. I've been playing Pokemon Soul Silver. I have Pokemon Soul Silver, Black, Pearl, and Platinum. And then I think I also have Pokemon Ranger on here. But I've been playing through Soul Silver. I just finished my second gym battle, so that's cool. And then I've also got like Cooking Mama, all the Ace Attorney games, a couple Legend of Zelda games, Tetris. So just things to kind of keep me occupied, things to work on. I've always wanted to be more into gaming. I did a lot of gaming when I was a kid with like my DS and our Wii and stuff, but I kind of want to get back into it because it was fun and it gives me something to work towards that's not like work. So hopefully I'll get a lot of mileage out of this summer. Next up, I've got my wallet. It's like a nice purple color. I got it on discount at Meijer. Shout out Meijer. And my phone, secondhand case with some stickers on it from the thrift store in the mall. But I got my phone. It still has a button. Oh, so yeah, I'm not looking to get a new phone anytime soon. I like this one. I like the size. I like the button. I just like it. So I'm keeping this phone, but I keep my phone on me. Keep that shit on me. I've got food in here. So I have a Meijer applesauce packet and a Pokemon Pez dispenser filled with Pez. I have low blood sugar, so it helps to just have some food on hand to help get that back up to number. Shout out to my roommate Sophie for this Pez dispenser. I have $30 worth of Pez, like bulk Pez, upstairs in my room, and I've just been eating it like just out of the bag. So this makes it a lot more fun and gives me a convenient way to stick some in my purse. So that's cool. Last couple like free things that I have in here. I have a pill case. I got this one at Walgreens, and I've got a ton of ibuprofen. And then 2, I guess, like, doses or servings of Tums. You're supposed to take 2 of these little, like, smoothie chewable things. So, as I've been getting older, I have also been getting heartburn and gas. So that's why I have the Gas X in my first aid kit and the Tums in here. And then everybody just needs ibuprofen on hand. It's good to have. The last loose thing I have in here, I have my fan. So I got this in France because I was really hot and I needed a fan, and the fan that I brought was paper and it broke. So this one, it's like nylon. It's still kind of a cheaper fan. I think it was only like €7, but it works. It's lasted me, this will be its 3rd summer. So it helps out, and I also get pretty hot, especially when I like walk a lot of places or if I'm in like a room that's really hot, so it's just good to have it on. And it's also kind of a fidget, just like opening and closing it. I'm not really good at getting it on camera, but yeah, I got my... Okay, so that's the last of the things that are just loose in my bag. There is a pocket here, so here's the tag, and I have a pocket here, and this is where I keep like my pads, tampons, all that fun stuff. And then I have this pouch in my bag. So I got my bag off of eBay, and then I got this pouch off of Shop Goodwill, which I have been a little bit addicted to recently. I've gotten a lot of nice stuff off of there, clothes, bags. What else have I gotten off of there? Just a lot of stuff. I've spent a little bit too much than I'm willing to admit, but It's a nice place. That's where all the, like, heat is. Like, if you go to Goodwill and you're like, all this stuff sucks, go to Shop Goodwill. Because that's where all the heat is. That's where all the, like, good stuff is. Highly recommend. But anyway, I got this bag off of Shop Goodwill. It's got cats on it, which I think is really cute. And it kind of matches the, like, tapestry vibe of my bag. And then I also like how the zipper is a little cat. So, if you've known me for a while, you know that I am a dog person, but I have a cat. And I just, generally, I think I'm just an animal person. So I saw this and I was like, oh, that's cute. But now I'm afraid that people are going to think that I'm, like, a cat lady, which, I mean, I love my cat. He's over there by the window. But I just like animals, so I don't know. Maybe one day I'll grow into my crazy cat lady life. But this bag holds a lot of my, like, smaller things that I keep in my purse. So let's just get into it, I guess. So first up, I have another tiny little pouch. I made this out of duct tape, so this is, like, pink duct tape and then the rainbow kind. And in this, I keep my corded earbuds. They have a lightning cable connection, so I can really only use these with my phone, but they're good to have if I don't have my, like, so I got these at a discount store for like $5, and then I got another $5 pair of, like, the Target brand wireless earbuds, like the Tiger brand AirPod knockoffs. Usually I have those in my bag, but I keep those in my work bag now, so I just keep these on me in case I need to listen to music for, like, an anxiety reason or whatever, or I'm taking a walk and I want some music, so these are, like, my emergency earbuds. I put them in a case so they don't get tangled. I also have some fidgets in here, so I switch these out periodically. But right now I've got this, like, rainbow tangle thing. I got it at Dollar Tree. It's a little squeaky, but I like it. It's one that you can kind of play with one hand, which I appreciate. And then I also have just, like, a fidget cube. I got this one from a company. There's the, like, the logo there. I went to a job fair, not because I was looking for a job, but because I wanted the freebies. So this is one of those freebies. I also have a tape measure. It's good for measuring stuff. It's got centimeters on this side and inches on this side, and when you push the button, it goes back up. Pretty cool. Another tool I just like to have on me, some Glaceon hand cream from the same roommate that got me this Pokeball Pez dispenser. I think this is, like, a knockoff brand, but it smells good, it works well, so I'm using it. Glaceon is not my favorite of the Eevee evolutions, actually. My favorite is Vaporeon, but this was the one that she had left, and she gave it to me, which I think is super duper nice. So, like, I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm just saying, don't get it twisted. I'm not a Glaceon stan. I'm a Vaporeon stan. My favorite Pokemon types are water and electric, typically. Like, my favorite Pokemon is Joltik, but, like, those two don't mix very well, so, you know. Next up, I have a perfume roller. And I also have a perfume tester. I got this for my birthday. This is Glossier Eau Fleur, which smells good. Hi! Do you want to come say hi?
No.
Okay. There's Nathan. He came in the room. Come say hi. So, unfortunately, I cannot fit Nathan in my purse, but I would love to carry him around with me all day, every day. Anyway, so I have perfume. This one's okay, but I like how it's like a spray. And then this one is my favorite perfume, which I'm trying to use it sparingly because I got it at a farmer's market, and it doesn't say what the scent is. It just says, on the label, it says 10 milliliters Black Obsidian Perfume Roller, which is the crystal that's in the bottom, and then it's got some, like, dried leaves. I think it's, like, lily scented. It's like a little musky, but in, like, a sweet way. I don't know. I really like it. I wonder if there's, like, a person or like a shop where I can go and be like, can you smell this and tell me like what scents are in it so I can find a replacement once I run out. So maybe, but until then, I'm using it sparingly. Next up, I have these double mint Chinese mints. I got them at my local Asian grocery store. They're peach flavored, and I like them. I like the tin. I like when things are in tin as opposed to plastic, tin or glass. But they taste good. They're good for when my breath stinks, or like when I'm stressed. It kind of like shocks my system a little bit. It's like, oh, there's a flavor, and it distracts me. So I like these mints. Another hair tie. This one's like a bit fancier. I got this from my old roommate Dana when she had her like graduation bar crawl, which I really like this style of hair tie, and I need to see if I can find some more because it keeps my hair pretty well. I have my current lip balm as well. Never leave home without lip balm. I keep some on my keys actually, but this is the one I keep in my purse. My goal for this year is to find the best lip balm, so I'm trying a lot of different brands. But right now, this one is one of the ones that's on top. This is CoverGirl, and it's the like squishy lip butter balm in the flavor Cotton Candy Grapes. So this was the only one that they had at Meijer that wasn't tinted, and I don't really like tinted lip balm. But it smells good. It tastes good too. And it's got that like lip butter balm kind of feel, like Summer Fridays or like the Rare Beauty, I think, balms. So I would say this is a good dupe. I haven't tried Summer Fridays or Rare Beauty, but I have heard that this is like comparable, and it's a lot cheaper. It's only like $10, and that's pretty good because I've been using this tube. It's like halfway empty. Like this is like how far I've gotten down on it, and I've been using it since January, and it is now April. So this was a good buy. I will probably be buying it again once I'm done with my experiments, but this is the one I keep in my purse. Oh, the tip of it I like as well because it's like dough shaped. It's a dough foot tip, and it's squishy, so that's cool. I mean, the name of it is squishy, so I would hope it's squishy. But anyway, what else? I have another like roller. This is essential oils. It's helichrysum. I don't really believe in essential oils in the sense where it's like, oh, this cures autism or whatever. Like this will help your anxiety or ADHD. Like I don't believe in that, but it does. They do have different like uses for different things. This one I found is good for like bug bites or itchy things. So I keep this in my bag because I get absolutely devoured by like mosquitoes and like no-see-ums and stuff in the summer because of my blood type and because I eat a lot of sugar. So this is always good to have just to kind of like roll on those, get the itch away. So this is from my Nana. Shout out Nana. Can always count on you for essential oils. Let's see what else is in here. I have this is a hanger, like a purse hanger. So it's Le Petit Prince. I got it while I was in France as well. And like from the side, let me see if I can get this. So from the side, you like open it and the side comes off and then it swings down. And you lay this part on top of, like, if my hand was the table, you lay it on top of the table, and then you can hang, like, your purse or your keys or whatever from there, so they don't have to touch the ground. So I keep this on me in case the ground, if I'm, like, eating outside, if the ground's dirty, so that's nice. And then, last but not least, tiny little tweezers. So I, like every human being almost, I grow hair all over my face. And sometimes I'll get like a hair on my chin or like on my eyebrows or whatever, and it will drive me nuts. And I just can't wait until I get home to like pluck it or shave it. So I carry around some little tiny tweezers so I can like go into the bathroom and just like get rid of it and ease my suffering, I guess. So yeah, that's all the stuff in my bag. So I guess consider this a life update. If I haven't seen you in a while, I miss you. I'm trying to like connect with people that I miss because I haven't done marching band this year, and I'm also like not on campus a lot. If I haven't reached out to you, that's not because I don't like you. I'm just like super duper busy, and a lot of times like just like it's over my head. I completely forget to do things. So this is a little look into what my life is like right now. I'll be more free over the summer. So if you're in town over the summer, I would love to hang out. My weekends for the rest of the semester are really full. My weekends in May are really full. I'm working my ass off because I'm poor and I need to be able to like pay my rent and stuff. But I still would be happy to like go hang out, get lunch or whatever. So yeah. I love you guys, my friends. Heart. Do you like the heart or like the heart? Okay. Until next time. Maybe next time will be another ASMR video. I don't know. I was thinking about doing this one as an ASMR video, and then I was like, I don't know if I can like tap on everything, and there's people moving around, so it just didn't really work out. So anyway, long story short, I don't know. Okay, bye.